Welcome Virgo to your reading for the week commencing September 23rd. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus, Virgo. I'm going to be looking into your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events and your advice. This is a general reading and it may not resonate in its entirety with all of you. However, do watch till the end as there may well be messages throughout the reading that do resonate. If anyone would like information on a private reading with me, please email me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. Or just reach out to me for any reason. If you just want to say hi, it'd be great to hear from you. I will never, unless you ask me to, I will never reach out to you via email, social media, or any other platform for any reason. So if anyone is randomly popping into your inbox saying it's me, it's not me. It's an imposter. Okay, guys. So first of all, I want you to keep an eye on whatever's going on around me, because I'm convinced for some reason, I have started to become convinced over the last few nights that I'm not alone here anymore. There's something here. It's bizarre. There's been some weird goings on. So I want you guys to keep a check on the background for any light anomalies or anything like that. I don't understand why it's happening now, because I've been here for 20 years. It's strange, but I'm definitely getting that feeling. I keep catching, when I see spirit, I see them. I don't know if anyone else has this experience. Please leave me a comment if you do. You always see it out the corner of your eye, like there's someone there, and when you turn to look, it's gone, kind of thing. I've once seen a spirit pass me. Well, not pass me, it was passing. It's difficult to explain. But anyway, I'm getting off track, Virgo. Wow. Every single card came out in the upright for you, Virgo. So in your general energy, we have the Nine of Wands. So there's a general energy of resilience and persistence and determination, as always, Virgo. Yeah, I mean, it's like nothing's too big of a challenge. It's nice, the strength that you always come through with. It's always a case of nothing is too big a problem. There's never too much, you know. It's like, at what point do you ever feel overwhelmed? Or do you? But you just don't admit it. I don't know. Judgment is here in your opportunity. It's an interesting one. I don't feel like this is about you questioning something. I feel like this is about someone questioning you. When I say questioning you, it's more like they're going to want your reasons for doing something or thinking something. I don't know, which is I think it's going to throw you a little bit because it's unexpected. It's like someone's speaking their thoughts, you know. It's this kind of thing that people think but never say. and I don't know how you're going to respond to it, which is why, I mean, it's in your opportunity. So there is an opportunity here for you to deal with this in the right way and actually benefit from it. But also, there's something here about you actually having to ask yourself the same question, because you're not going to be too sure what the answer is. And it's quite interesting. I wish I knew what this was, but it's like a really simple question, but it's going to take you by surprise. So the Queen of Pentacles is in your challenge, and this is you, Virgo. So it is feeling a bit, it's a bit tricky for you this week to completely be yourself, because I think people are questioning who you are in quite an innocent way, which is causing you to question who you are and why you do the things you do, or the way you do things. Oh God, who is this? Sorry. The Two of Pentacles is in your unforeseen events. You're not one of the people who always gets the Two of Pentacles. You're always multitasking. This is about having to adapt to a change, though, that's an unforeseen change, clearly, because it's in your unforeseen events. Yeah, something's going to change unexpectedly. It doesn't necessarily mean it's something bad. It could be someone changing their mind. It could be someone changing their mind regarding something, which could potentially make you feel... It could be something you might end up taking personally. But I don't think it's anything... There's nothing personal, really, about it. In your advice, we have the Knight of Cups. This is really about bringing some emotion into the situation, Virgo. And I know I've said this before as well. It's difficult because you're learning something this week about yourself, which has opened your eyes up to something. But it's almost like, even though you've learnt that thing, you're not putting it to any kind of practical use. It's the Knight of Cups comes in your advice to say, look, there's more than one way. I hate this saying, by the way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Where does that come from? Basically, you know, your tried and tested true methodology for everything that you've done for years and years and years and years. Yes, it works, but sometimes it's okay to try something different, or to think in a different way, or to react in a different way, or to... Yeah, I'm not saying change who you are by any means, but it's quite a complex thing that I'm picking up here. Because I feel like for some of you, your emotions for certain things are really strong. Like, I sense you absolutely being very emotionally connected to places, memories, but somehow not people. I mean, that's a bit harsh. Of course, you're emotionally connected to some people, but it depends on what it is. What's the situation, you know? Anyway. The Nine of Wands. Clarified by the Four of Swords, Justice, and Death. The thing I'm feeling with this Nine of Wands energy is, yes, there is an energy where you're being determined, resilient, persistent, all of those things, but there's a reason why this has come up. And that's like there's something here which is making you, which is causing you to have to be those things. What is it that you're resisting? The Four of Swords is making me feel like there's a situation here where you might be burying your head in the sand to a certain degree. Like when we talk about resistance and persistence, it could also be looked at in a way of avoidance to a certain extent. Justice. It's really just making me feel like, you know, are you being fair? Are you being balanced? Are you balancing the right amount of logic, reason, and empathy? Empathy, yes, but also yeah, I can't think of another word that fits with what I'm thinking. Death is something ending, something coming to an end, and something else beginning. For some reason, I don't know why, I feel like this is something difficult for someone. Not necessarily you, but it's something difficult for someone. Which you're not really understanding why it would be difficult. And therein lies the problem. So, Judgment is clarified by the Hermit. The Five of Wands in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, yeah, something's being called into question. Something about you. Which is causing you to go, wow, okay. First thing will be, I don't know. You're going to have to let me think about it. I need to, that's a very interesting question. I need to think about it. give me some time and I'll come back to you. Five of Wands in reverse. So you're kind of resisting this in a way. You're kind of thinking, why should I worry? Why should I think about this? But it won't leave you. It won't leave you alone. It's niggling away. It's like, oh, I need to, I have to get to the bottom of this because it's a valid question. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it's making you feel a bit off. Like you're not feeling. See, in your challenge is the Queen of Pentacles, which means, as I said, it's a challenge for you to feel right. You're not feeling quite right. So let's pull the energy on this card. The Queen of Pentacles in your challenge, please. Clarified by the Sun. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This question has got something to do with happiness. Someone's questioned you something along the lines of, what is it that makes you truly happy? Or when was the last time you felt truly happy? I don't know. It's something like that. And you've gone, I mean, even the question of what is it? What's the one thing that makes you truly happy that you couldn't live without? If it was that question, I'm not saying it is, but even that question, I feel like if I asked you that, I mean, yeah, I know instantly what you'd say. You'd say probably your children or grandchildren, but if you have them. But it's more complex than that. There's something else here that you're going to struggle with. The Nine of Wands in reverse is in order to answer this question for yourself, you've got to drop your guard. You've got to go to that place that you never go. Virgo, you've got to go into the darkest depths of your emotions, which is interesting. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're going back here to someone, to whoever it was that you were when you were a child, to try and answer this question. Super interesting, because it might be an emotion that you haven't felt since then, and in order to feel it, you've got to go back that far. So the Two of Pentacles. And your unforeseen events is clarified by the Nine of Swords reversed. The Five of Cups reversed. And the Six of Swords. So something's changing. I feel like someone's changing their mind. And it might be something that you end up taking personally. It's because this isn't something that would have affected you before. This is something that would have just been like, whatever, doesn't bother you. But now it feels like you've opened something. It's like you've opened some kind of doorway that's allowing, I don't know, certain emotions or feelings to be ramped up. And you're trying your best to not feel it. The Nine of Swords in reverse, it's like you don't want it, you don't like it. The more you resist it and don't like it, the worse it becomes. The Five of Cups in reverse. Just resisting. You need to You need to open up. You need to open up and have that conversation that you may not have finished. You may have started it, but you haven't finished it with your inner child. Super interesting. 6 of Swords. This is a bit of a journey for you, Virgo. This is like an emotional, spiritual journey. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords. King of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles. It's interesting because there's very few pentacles in this reading, which kind of proves the point that your normal energy isn't working this week. But in your advice, we've got cups, emotions, we've got swords, mental agility, thoughts, communication, we've got wands, passion, adventure, inspiration, spontaneity. We have got pentacles as well. In fact, we've got every single element here, which is saying basically, if you want to live your life to the fullest and get the most out of everything that you possibly can, you have to experience all of the elements. You have to include all of the elements within everything you look at, everything you feel, everything you see, everything you decide. It has to be a fully complete energy of emotions, thoughts, feelings, passion, inspiration, logic, truth. It's nice, I like it. In a way, you're very lucky, Virgo, because you've been given an opportunity here to kind of go back and reset something. And not many people have that. Not many people are given that. It has to come from someone on the outside that looks in, that just innocently says something for it to happen. Because otherwise, you know, it's impossible for you to question yourself in that way without that prompt. So yeah, I quite envy you in a way. There's a reason why these things happen. So let's see. Your bonus cartomancy card. Your card is the Eight of Diamonds. The suit of diamonds, money, financial matters, possessions, rewards, recognition, success, improved circumstances, energy, electricity, power, science, technology, language, written communication, higher education, independence, restlessness, nerves, optimism, vitality, intellect, imagination, design, plans, spirituality, psychic energy, legal judgments, financial institutions and government. So the 8. Caution, careful planning, balancing the books, financial restrictions, the need to curtail spending, ups and downs of money management, cycling money, tax planning, numbers and counting, person wearing glasses, watchfulness and the eyes. Right, I'm going to pull a different meaning to give you some to give you something else. Diamonds, number 8. An unexpected windfall is coming your way. Consider a budget and plan for savings. Yahoo! Yahoo! Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much, Virgo. I hope this week does kind of open up a whole new way of thinking for you. I hope you see this as a very promising, almost like a gift. So thank you, everyone. Thank you guys for watching, for following, for supporting my journey and my channel. And thank you so much, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I am now. So I have you to thank, and only you to thank. And I hope that you continue to follow and support me, because like I said, you're helping me on my journey, and I hope that I am helping you on your journey in just a tiny way. Until next time, enjoy the journey.